So for this practice, you want to come to a comfortable seated position to start off with. Top of the hips move slightly back. Soften the mid-ribs in, shoulders away from the ears. And then gently start to draw your right ear in the direction of your right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips away. You can stay here, or you might place a palm onto the hand, gently feeling into that stretch through the left side of your neck and all the way into the top of the shoulder. Keep the chin slightly lifted. And then gently start to lower the chin towards the ground to start to feel the stretch into the back of the neck. Lower the hand, and then come back to center. Lengthen out through the spine once again. Taking the left ear this time in the direction of your left shoulder, walk the right fingers away. Take a moment here just to feel into that side lengthening. So you may feel really good here, or you may want to take the palm onto the hand and gently deepen the sensation. Breathing calmly and gently all the way into the belly. And then gently start to tilt the chin towards the chest once again to feel that stretch into the back of the neck a little bit more. And this is just really, really nice for the neck. You tend to get a lot of strain from looking down at our phones and working on computers. Then gently sitting onto your side and coming onto hands and knees. Place the hands directly under shoulders, knees directly under hips. Come to your flexion and extension of the spine. Forehead in the direction of the belly button, and on the inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly towards the ground, draw the chest forward and through, look up. On the exhale, round through the back body, press the hips forward in the direction of your armpits. Nice. Just coming back and forth through that, just in time with your own breath. And you can do as many as you want. And then gently starting to shift the weight forward. Take the elbow and shoulder in line and lower the belly all the way to the ground. Nice. On an inhale, gently lift up, come to the fingertips, draw the chest forward and through, press the hips forward into the ground. Try to keep the backs of the feet into the ground, then lower down. And again, lifting up, coming to fingertips. And exhale, lower down. This time you're going to take the hands to interlace behind the back, draw the shoulder blades together and down, and then lift up. Bhujangasana with a shoulder release. And then gently lower down. Take the hands by lower ribs, roll the shoulders forward, press back up. Excuse me. Come onto hands and knees. Gently press the ground away through the palms, send the hips up, nice and high. Nice. Keep a bend in your knees if you want for this first downward facing dog. So really focus on lengthening through the back body. Roll the outer shoulders towards the ground. Roll the heels a little bit closer to the ground. So on an inhale, gently lift the heels up, lower the left heel to the ground, bend the right knee. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, right heel, left knee. Inhale, both heels up. Left heel, right knee. Inhale, both heels up. Right heel, left knee. Inhale, both heels up. Right knee, left heel. Inhale, both heels up, come onto the tippy toes, and exhale, both heels a little bit closer to the ground. Start to walk your feet forward all the way to the top of the mat. Take a deep bend in the knees, take your chest and thighs to touch, forehead in the direction of your shins. Allow the weight to come forward into the toes and lengthen through the whole back body. On an inhale, gently lift the gaze, come to your fingertips, press the hips forward, start to roll the back body all the way up towards standing. Take the backs of the hands together, lift the arms up, lengthen through the back body. Exhale the hands in front of the chest. Take a moment here, leaning the weight forward into the toes, take a slight bend in the knees, soften the front of the groin, soften the chest in, then roll the shoulders forward and down, draw the chest forward and through, extending the arms out to the side, lengthening upwards through the arms, bring the hands forward and down, roll the shoulders in, extending through the chest, lengthening upwards, forward, exhale, inhale, exhale, all the way to the ground this time, chest and thighs touch, forehead in the direction of your shins. On an inhale, lift the gaze, and on an exhale, extend that left leg straight back behind, long and strong, and then lower it all the way to the ground. Draw the chest forward, shoulders away from the wrists, ears, sorry. Round the back body, press the hips forward, come all the way up to crescent lunge. You can always lower the back knee here if you need, or keep it lifted as you wish. And lengthening through the back body. Exhale, lower the hands all the way to the ground. Wider than your mat, take your right toes out to the right hand side, forehead moves in the direction of the ground, or thereabouts. On an inhale, lift the gaze, draw the chest forward and through. Turn the toes back to face forward, plant the hands onto the mat, and step back to your plank position. Nice. On an inhale, roll forward, and on an exhale, lower yourself, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward facing, shoulders away from the ears and down. Chin to throat, press back nice and strong to your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, calm inhales to calm exhale, lengthening through that whole back body. Take the gaze forward, stepping your way to the top of the mat. On an inhale, gently lift. On an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. And I'm going to turn around here because the sun got really strong in my eyes, but you can stay exactly as you are. Gently fold forward. Extend the right leg straight back behind into your lunge position. Look forward, lengthen the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Press up between the shoulder blades. Nice, and gently look forward, press the hips forward, lift all the way up, lengthen upwards. So you can lower the back knee again as an option. Gently take the hands out wide and lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your upward facing. Chin to throat, press back nice and strong to your downward facing dog. Calm inhale to calm exhale. Take the gaze forward, step, walk, or maybe float. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. Step the left foot back. Lower the heel. Come to Parsvakonasana on the left-hand side. Take the elbow either to the knee or keep the hand onto the ground to the outside of your right foot. Lengthen forward. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Press the right sitting bone over to the left side more, and then exhale, lower both hands to either side of that front foot. Press the hips forward, come all the way up, crescent lunge. Again, option to lower the back knee. Exhale the hands in front of the chest, and then we're going to twist over to your right hand side. So belly twists, ribs, shoulders, and twisting, twisting, twisting from the obliques. Then hook the elbow around, but you know that you're twisting from the core. Keep rotating from the belly, keep breathing. And then extend the arms wide if you wish, or stay exactly as you are. Take yourself into a bind, internally rotating that right shoulder, taking hold of the fingertips or the wrists, and rotate the right shoulder open a little bit more. Keep lifting up out of the hip socket, and then gently palms back to touch, lift back up, gently rotate back to center. Both hands to either side of that front foot, step back. Exhale through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Chin to throat. Press back via the plank and then downward facing dog. Nice and strong. Calm inhale to calm exhale. Send the heels a little closer to the ground. Activate through the core to press them downwards through the sitting bones. Take the gaze forward, step, walk to the top of your mat. Take an inhale when you arrive and an exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. And stepping your right leg back all the way into your Parsvakonasana. Legs back, heel lowers, toes out at a 45-degree angle. We did the elbow version on the other side, so we're going to do that again here. Lengthening forward. Take your gaze towards that extended palm. Feel the energy moving through the whole body. No sense of jamming or anywhere that tension is being held. Turn the back toes to face forward, press the hips forward, come all the way up to your crescent lunge, lengthen upwards. Lower the hands in front of the chest. We're twisting to the left hand side this time, belly, ribs, chest, shoulders. Nice. Hook the elbow around, keep twisting from the core, palms press into one another, or gently extend the arms out wide, opening out into your reverse Parsvakonasana. Come into the bind, if you did so on the other side. Keep drawing that right shoulder back and away, opening out a little bit deeper. Keep pressing back through that right heel as well. Palms back to touch. lift the body away from the leg, and then twist back to center. Belly, ribs, chest, shoulder. Both hands to either side of the front foot. Step it back. Come to your plank position. Exhale through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Chin to throat. Press back via the plank to downward facing dog. You can always take a variation on the vinyasa, lowering the knees to the ground. Coming to your Bhujangasana rather than upward facing. Take the gaze forward. Step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Take an inhale when you arrive, and then exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze, press the hips forward, come all the way up to standing, lengthen upwards. Drop the tailbone towards the ground, lengthen lower back, middle back, upper back. Gently step that left foot back about a meter. Take the right hand to right ankle, internally rotate the right shoulder and extend up through the left arm, Trikonasana. Keep pressing the mat away through the feet, grip in through the front heel to externally rotate that front thigh. Take the gaze down towards your toe tips, lean the weight forward. We're going to come up into Niralamba, Ardha Chandrasana. Keep rotating that left chest towards the ceiling or sky. Nice. Gently lift up through the side body, working into those obliques. Then gently rotate your chest, hips to face forward, level the hips, press back through the heels of the hand. Draw that back leg forward and through, lifting the leg up and in towards you, hugging it into you. And then gently either come into a bind or stay where you are. Maybe straightening into that standing leg a little bit more. Let's gently release the bind and calm and control, lower the leg. And stepping the right foot back this time, come to Trikonasana on the opposite side. Think about lengthening through the upper back body. Feel nice and loose through the neck, so the neck is calm, the face is calm, the breath is steady and natural. Lower the gaze, preparing to come into your balance. Fingertips in the direction of your left shoulder this time. Lean the weight forward. Gently lift that back toe away from the ground. There's an internal rotation of that back extended leg as you press away through the right hand. Lengthen, extend, and then rotate to face forward. Press both heels and hands back towards the space behind you, then bend that knee, draw it all the way forward and through, lifting it up and in towards you, hugging it in towards you, and then gently come into the bind here, if you did so on the other side. Stay nice and lengthened through the back body. Calm breaths, calm mind, palms to touch, gently lower the foot. And step the left foot wide, come to your Gajasthana position. You want your hips, your knees, and your second toe to be in alignment. Interlace the fingers, press up. Lift the left ribs high and come over to your right hand side. Side bend. Keep grounding through your left sitting bone. Press the right hips to the side, come back to your center. Lift the right ribs up, leaning over to your left hand side. Keep grounding through the right sitting bone this time, then press the right hips, come up to center. Twisting to your right. Now and exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale the hands in front of the chest. Lower the hands all the way to the ground. Keep the toes where they are, but send the heels wide. Press in between the shoulder blades. Pressing into the hands, pressing into the ground. Then gently start to walk the hands beneath the body. Take your forehead, the back of the neck onto the ground. Grip your elbows in towards one another. So on an in-breath, take the hands back directly under the face and then plant the right hand directly under the face and extend up through your left arm, reaching through the fingertips. Try to level those hips, so it might mean pressing the left hip downwards. Keep pressing down through the ground through your right hand and then gently swap sides. Extend up through the opposite arm, finding an authentic twist through the spine. Gently lower. And release the forehead in the direction of ground, maybe the forearms onto the ground. And inhale, gently lift up, press the hips forward, bend the knees, and extend the arms out wide. Nice. Stepping the right leg back behind the left leg, come into a little cross-legged squat. Interlace the fingers around behind, maybe, or keep the hands in front if you wish. Gently undo, extend back to your Gajasthana and step the left foot round behind. Squat, interlace the fingers, hold, keep breathing. And then gently come back to your Gajasthana, pressing into the hands outwards and drawing the palms to touch. Come to Malasana, so gently heel-toeing your way into center. Use the elbows to gently press the legs outwards, palms to touch, lengthen through the spine. Maybe lifting the gaze. Yes. And then gently, if you're close enough to the ground, lower yourself all the way down. Extend the legs out wide. Think about the inner thighs drawing backwards, and then extend your right hand in the direction of your left leg. You can either take hold of the ankle or take the forearm onto the ground. Rotate through your left side body and extend that left arm over in the direction of your toes. My camera overheated, so I had to change locations. So then your exhale, lower both hands to the floor. Relax the back of the neck. Start to walk the palms in towards you. Sit up nice and tall. And then gently start to extend your left arm in the direction of your left foot. Rotate the right side body. Keep breathing and rotating at the same time. It doesn't matter if your hands don't touch the toes. You're reaching in the direction of ground through that right sitting bone. Then gently walk the hands back into center and find something new in this forward fold. Gently walk the fingertips back in towards you and draw the knees in. Take the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Think about the tops of the femur bone resting gently into the hip socket. So finding a little bit more space there. Then gently taking the knees together. Take a little side view. And extend the legs out in front so that the backs of the calves are parallel with the ground. Reach the arms forward. Maybe straightening the legs up. Keep lengthening through the spine. Maybe do a little tapping a toe. One hand and then the other. And then gently bend the knees, extend the legs out in front. It's a little core work. Bend the knees, draw them in, press away. Bend the knees, draw them in, and then gently lower the feet to the ground. Wrap the arms around the knees, sit up nice and tall. And then gently preparing to come to lying down. You can come down as slowly or as quickly as you wish or you need. And lying all the way flat. Cross the right leg over the left. Gently scooch the hips over to the right hand side and allow the arms to fall over to the left. Take the arms out wide and the gaze is in the opposite direction of the knees. Breathing calmly and gently. Start to extend the rate of your exhale, slowing down the nervous system, calming the mind. Come back through to center. And do the crossing of the legs and gently cross the opposite leg over, scooch the hips to the left and allow the knees to fall to the right. Keep grounding through that left shoulder. Think about the top of the left hip moving down and away to lengthen through your side body. Gently come back to center, undo the crossing of the legs. Lengthen the legs out and away, and then gently smooth down any bits of material or any bits of yourself that have become a little bit squashed up. Try to find a position where you can be really nice and comfortable and flat onto the ground. So you start to further soften, release, and relax the breath, the body, and the mind. Allow yourself to be here for a few moments just to truly let the body ease into stillness and silence and retain all the benefits of your movement practice. Allowing the breath to become a little bit less and less. And you can pause the video, or whenever you're ready, gently roll to your right hand side. Take a breath here. And then gently press yourself up to seated. Try to let the head be the last thing to come up. Into a comfortable cross-legged position. And a nice long spine once again. We'll take the palms to touch and draw the gesture in towards your heart. Bow forward as a symbol of gratitude and respect.